Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Iris Elsu of Parental World Knowledge. I'm the founder and owner. And in addition, I am the president of Artist Barbara Elsu Fine Art Studio. Welcome, everyone. We're going to be doing more watercolor painting. I'm here with Platinos. Do you want to say hello to everybody? If you want to say hello, come here. You don't? That's okay, too. Well, at any rate, I think he wants to take a nap, so I think he's not going to be getting up. All right, well, I hope that you have your watercolor paper and it's on a pad like this. And in addition, I hope you have your watercolor paints that are non-toxic, like palettes like this. There's not white, as you can see, so you're going to need to get a liquid white. You're going to need also an artist sponge. You're going to need several size brushes, small to large. And in addition, you're going to need an artist eraser. I would say because the regular erasers tend to dry out, they could get smudgy when you're doing it, and then you're going to have to make more layers. You need at least several layers of watercolor paint. And then you're going to use color pencil when it's all dry. So you could use regular color pencil. It doesn't have to be from an art supply store. All right, so I hope you have your line drawing. If you don't, you can use a prop. And when you use a prop, please do not do it exactly as the prop. You have to make it different. And in addition, if you can't use a prop, if you don't have one, you can use people or pets and do it exactly as you're seeing that. Or if you can't draw, you can take a computer printout. All you have to do is just put good quality paper that you could paint on. Have like a little texture, like it's a canvas. It won't be canvas material, but I mean, a texture like that. And you can paint over the computer printout, and that is legal for juried shows. And you don't have to change anything, just paint over it. Okay, then, so you have some options of what to do. And when you're doing your painting, just do gentle strokes. Do you want me to put you up on that bed there? Do you want to go on the bed, honey? Come on. If you do, hurry up now. Nope. Okay, forget it then. Go downstairs and go lay on your pillow. I don't have time now. You're changing your mind. What you want to do, I can't. You better go lay down. You're tired. Go lay down. And do light colors first and then dark. It's okay, babe. It's just somebody is delivering something. It's okay, Platinos. Go lay down, relax. It's been a very upsetting day for Platinos. Oh, the guy that was living here helping my son, but then stopped helping my son. He was on hiatus and he wasn't working enough to give anything towards household expenses. Well, he left because my dog was barking during the day when he took a part-time night job. And at any rate, he came back to get some more things. And I told my son to change the locks, and it was very upsetting, the situation at hand today. And it just got this, my puppy very upset. He hasn't been acting right all day since then. And, he just was terrible how he had it so good here. I treated him like a son, and he just did, I don't want to get into what he did, but he just did something that was not trustworthy. And I could never have him work off the money that he owes me from supporting him living here the rest of the time after he stopped doing the work. So I told him today concerning that, and he did something not trustworthy, and I said, look, you're going to have to definitely work that out now, because I'm not going to believe that you'll ever pay me. And it's not the payment, it's that he did something not trustworthy. It's just the betraying of the trust. And even though I need the money, I mean, definitely suffering a hardship after my father passed away. There's no question. I mean, he was living here with us. But it's it's just the horrible feeling of being betrayed by someone you treated like a son. And it's not the first time he lived here. He lived here when he was a teenager. So I treated this guy so good. His own family threw him out, and I treated him so good. And then him to do this now, to act this way, to, betray our trust. And that's it. So it got very bad situation. So my dog, I think, is like, very upset from it. So if he keeps barking, and normally he doesn't, this is what's going on. So forgive that. Aw, you okay, honey? I love you, honey. I'm sorry you had a hard day. Yes. It wasn't easy on you, hearing all that. I think something just came in the mail. Oh, boy. Take it easy, baby. Well, getting back to what I was saying, I'm just sorry that, my dog is not quite himself, and I'm just thankful nothing happened here. I was beginning to think it was going to be a crime scene here. Not good. And it wasn't me that was, thinking of doing something. I think he wanted to do something after me saying to him that he has to come up with the money he owes me. It didn't have to be all at once, but it does have to come in regular payments, and I want it in writing. And, you know, I made my son some great blueberry pancakes today, and it was, the ancient grains that I'm using. And I tried the molasses. It's a syrup, and we had one was coconut, and then this one was another fruit. We had two different syrups. So I tried a different one, the one with molasses we never used before. And I put the syrup on the outside, of the pancake when it's done, the blueberry pancake. And he wanted it inside the pancake. Well, I used 2 bananas, mashed them, and I used the ancient grain flour, and this was quinoa. And then I took the molasses syrup and put that in the batter as my son wanted me to do. And I, thought to myself, gee, it could be too soft really, but, I was careful to not put too much water because he doesn't want milk, he doesn't want eggs. He's trying to eat healthy, and so he just wanted water. So I put our purified water in, and once I mixed all that up really well, and then I added a little, I put the oil in the pan, healthy oil, avocado oil, and then you pour a little bit of avocado oil into the pancakes. So, and I put my blueberries, of course, in it, the last thing. I put the blueberries in. I didn't want to do it while I'm mixing all that stuff. I waited until I mixed everything, and then I put the blueberries and mixed it in. And because you don't want them too mushy and, ruining the pancake. So it was delicious. It really, I put, a little more avocado oil in the pan. It was a half a tablespoon for the pan and half went into the batter. And it was delicious, my son said. Really, really good. And I never made them like that. I always had milk, eggs, and I never put the syrup inside. And I was like wondering how that is going to be. And it came out terrific, surprisingly enough. But you just have to be gentle when you're taking it out of the pan because, it still is very soft with you doing the syrup in the pancake. But it came out great. He loved it. He had 2 servings. He had one, made it last night, and then he had it this morning. I had some more batter left, and he just loved it. So eventually hopefully you get around to it and put it on LinkedIn. I've been, not being able to do some of my recipes. Just now I'm behind like this one and one more. So I hope I get to. But I had to start a new website because I had Comcast website, and when I switched to business, they said, there's no problem. You can keep your website. Well, they knocked it out. They just somehow took it off. I don't know what they did, and it's gone. So I had to make a new website. I've been working on it. And then Yelp wrote me, and I try to make the changes necessary because they were writing that we're a school, and we're not a school. We're for educational purposes. We don't have a facility yet for, when we do have that, I will definitely write our federal government that we're school, status, because they gave us the ability to be a school, just that we have to have a private place from our home office, and we don't have that yet. So, but it's interesting, they put me that we're, a school, and we're not, and I had to write them and get that straightened. There's always something, just always something. Okay, baby, I know. I'll be with you soon, honey. It's been a rough day, I know. Why don't you lay down on your pillow? I tried to put you up on the bed, you just didn't want to go. And I can't keep stopping. Sorry I had a hard day. Honey, you all right? Don't chase your tail, honey. What are you doing down there? What are you chewing? Play with your toys. Play with your food. You can eat your food. Chew your toys. Chew your food. Do not chew whatever you're chewing in the house. Stop it. Platinos? Telling you, he's very upset because he hasn't been chewing. He's been good. Oh my gosh. Really, really got him upset today, that guy. My son's so-called friend and brother. Stop it. Pato, stop it. My allergies are acting up so badly. Oh, gosh. Honey, I'm working here now. What do you want to do? You want to come on my lap? Excuse me, everyone. Do you want to come up here? You can come up and say hello to everyone. You want to? You always do. Do you want to say hello? No? All right. I'm telling you, he's definitely not himself. Normally he'll come up. I don't know what's going to be. He's not wanting to come up. You're not wanting to lay down, come up. I don't know what to do. Just hanging in there. Reassuring in my care. Hi, honey. Here's my baby. Can you come up and say hello to everybody? You can. No? Right, you don't have to. I love you. Love you, Platinos. Well, I hope and pray miraculous healing prayer for everybody in our world. It should be peace, good spirit, health, and strength. Amen. God heals 100%. I just say the prayer. Amen. And I hope everybody has a good night or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. Well, it's getting somewhere. I've got like 3 layers, and still have a lot to do. Definitely you need 5 layers for anything, but this is tall buildings, and it's going to take a lot more layers. But all I can say is, just whatever you're doing a building or whatever you're doing, just enjoy. Don't worry about it being perfect. The most important thing is that you're getting enjoyment out of it, and try new things. That is the biggest thing about art. If you just love something and you don't try it, you don't know how it's going to be. This is the first time I'm ever doing tall buildings, but I'm doing it, and I'm enjoying it. So just try to do the best that you can, and don't expect everything to be perfect. I mean, you have to keep working at it, and just ignore if anyone says anything, any comments. If they have a constructive comment, that's good, but they're telling you, oh, it's terrible, whatever, just ignore them. You just keep doing what you're doing, enjoy it, don't give up. And I'm sure, just like many artists, like Vincent van Gogh thought his art was terrible. He was so disturbed about it, he cut his ear off. I mean, and his was just to perfection. He's one of the greatest. So don't be discouraged with your art. And even if in your time, if people didn't appreciate what you do, Monet, they didn't appreciate. Vincent van Gogh, they didn't appreciate, in that time period. But we appreciate their work. And, that's the important thing. It doesn't matter who appreciates. If someone doesn't appreciate your work, and people didn't understand the work, it's more advanced, well, that's going to be other generations that will. So you can't let that get to you. If you enjoy your art, just do it. And another thing is, go to the local library. If you don't have some great master books of artists, go to the public library and take some out. And not copy, but just to get more inspiration. And, I would suggest going to museums. It's an excellent way. So, to be more inspired with your art. And that's it. So, I would just keep doing what you're doing. And I have so many people writing me saying that, they're discouraged. They're getting inspired by me, but they're, discouraged when they're doing their art. They watch and they have inspiration, but when they're doing it, they're getting discouraged. So my thought is, if you can't draw, like I said, use a computer printout, but don't let yourself be all discouraged with what you're doing. And it's frustrating when you're first starting. It really is, a little bit difficult, for many people. But I was taught to just enjoy myself right from the beginning. And that's how I'm teaching you, just to enjoy every moment of your art, and not, worry about that it has to be perfect. And if it was perfect, it'd be a photograph. And I said this before, take a photography course if you want perfect. It's not going to be perfect. It's supposed to be a painting. And that's it. So now I'm making some gray. So I took white and I took some black. If anybody wants to appear on our show, you call 973-736-1637. You have to be 18 or more. Google Hangout rules and YouTube rules. If you want a private lesson, you can be any age. And that's for artist Barbara Sue Fine Art Studio. We charge $12 for 8 prepaid lessons, just so you know. That would be a private lesson, unless you want it in a class with other people. Well, again, I hope everybody has a great night or day. And I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for referring people to us. And please, continue to watch. We are greatly appreciative of what you are doing by watching us and referring people to us. And I know that you are, because I keep getting more and more people watching. And I'm sorry for the out of focus thing, but it's not our camera. We have a great brand new HD camera, and it's the Google Hangout. So bear with us, and hopefully everything will be better. We'll be getting better equipment in the future, and I hope Google Hangouts keeps improving. They're improving somewhat, but definitely it's their camera. It's not this, because this is a brand new camera. All right, you take care. Best to everybody.